Say that you're a hiring manager with 500 resumes for a single role that you need to fill. What if you could automatically answer questions like, does this candidate have 5 years of software development experience? Have they worked with JavaScript? Do they have experience in Agile? Just a few years ago, that was nearly impossible to identify. Resume parsing has changed dramatically in the last few years though. OCR could extract text from resumes, but modern AI can actually understand the candidate and answer hiring questions automatically. I'll show you how customers are saving hundreds of hours reviewing resumes in our app, so stick around. If you're new to this channel, Parseur is a cloud-based data extraction app. We're in the business of pulling out text and table data out of stuff you send us, and then we give you that data back as an Excel file, or we send it somewhere else on the internet with a webhook. So here I've created a couple of mailboxes dedicated to applications for a specific role. I've uploaded 30 resumes each, the same resumes. In our system, customers will organize their documents into mailboxes because the data that we pull out of invoices and what we pull out of bank statements is different. You can think of them as buckets. In this mailbox, we can see what you'll get when you first upload a resume into our app. The AI will detect that it's looking at a resume and automatically look for and extract any obvious parts of a resume, like their contact information, the summary, the work experience. And here in the Fields tab, we can actually see the AI has generated its own set of instructions. And this is what drives the output. For every file that you send into this specific mailbox, the AI is always going to look for this information. So back in the Data tab, this is the actual output that's going to appear in the Excel file. And so on another tab here, I have the finished product of tweaking the Fields tab. So it's giving us just contextual information of what we look for. And now what I'm getting is only the red meat, the stuff that I really want. I have highest education completed, their most recent title, how many years of software development experience they have, and then any certifications or skills I have laid out. And the skills table in the Fields tab, this is where, I've made a bunch of tweaks and I've added things, removed things, changed things around. So I'm looking for a very specific set of skills. So I have a skills table that says return yes if this is listed and return no if it's not. And then the other way that we can give you this data is just in a list form where I have just for the certifications field, it's just a long line of text and it's going to give us any certifications the candidate has earned. And so once you make these changes, you're able to get a lot of just all of the contextual information instead of having to comb through the work experience and the skills and the summary. You can get all of the relevant information just right there in front of you. As you can see here, the AI goes much further. It understands the entire resume, even if every candidate uses a completely different layout. And one nice touch we recently added to the app, which helps with all of this greatly, is the Explore Data tab, where we can look at all of the data of our 30 resumes and really drill down into what I'm interested in. In here, I can basically start establishing my shortlist. I can filter so we can see only people with master's degrees, or I could filter by people having a minimum of 5 years of software development experience. Or I can search by my skills table. I can flatten this out and look at all of my different skills and all the different answers. And we can see plenty of skilled people, but it looks like there's only one person that has experience in React. And so that's probably going to be the person that I'm going to call for this role. Another thing that's nice is that once we hire this person, we don't have to build everything again. We can go to the settings tab, go to management, and copy this mailbox. All we have to do on that new mailbox is just change the list of skills and the different requirements that I want. And that's it. This is where Document AI is heading. Not just extracting text, but helping people make decisions. Whether you're processing resumes, invoices, purchase orders, or contracts, AI can now understand documents in ways that just weren't possible a few years ago. So go ahead and create an account at parseur.com and let us know if you have any questions.